Hello everyone, welcome to WhiskyWars. Today we have another bourbon on the channel for an episode of the NeckPour. I'm super excited to review this one and open it up and taste it for the first time. This is a whiskey that I've been wanting for years on the channel. I never bought it because of the price, to be honest with you. This whiskey in the UK is £44 in the UK, so low 40s in the UK. I did pick it up on Prime Day in Germany. I think I paid €29, so roughly around £25. So I just couldn't say no to this whiskey at all. This is 94 proof, so 47%. Quick maths. 47%. Imagine if I'm wrong. 47%. Yeah, 47%, 94 proof. And this is the Elijah Craig small batch. Now I know everyone loves the cask strength, but for me, for the money, what a great introduction this is. And also, if I went for the cask strength, I wouldn't have been able to get the other two bourbons that I've got. So, you know, you got to be tactical with your purchases. As is the case with this one, I will wait years to buy a whiskey that I like to get it at the best price. Because when you're working with a budget, which I know many of you guys are, this channel is not a, hey, let's just blow a load of money and get the best whiskies in and just review them. And then just have a sip, review it, not touch it, leave that bottle, don't go back to it. I live with these bottles, I drink these bottles, and for me it's very, very important to get more budget options, but also venture into that middle ground territory of whiskey, showcase the difference in quality for the price. Doesn't always correlate. Sometimes there's low price ones that are absolute bangers, and I like to really champion those whiskies. Now, as of right now, I've always enjoyed the bottle design. In fact, I loved the bottle design until in January I picked up the Angel's Envy, which takes the cake for bottle design. It's similar, Angel's Envy, a little bit more pronounced with the angel's wings, looks much better. The cork though, it's like a mahogany wood, which is really nice and it's huge. Not the best cork pop at all, but I do really like, you can see it's really big. I like things like that. Call me weird, maybe I am. Okay, let's get this poured out. I was just checking that we're recording, and we are. I've made that mistake a couple of times in the past. Okay guys, I'm really excited. I just got a flashback to my childhood then. I don't know if any of you have had them. I've not had them in over 10 years. I don't have cereals anymore. Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah. It's given me a cereal. I'm getting cereals on the nose, but also a lot of honey. A lot of honey. And a little bit of a nuttiness as well. It's certainly way more generic, more standard bourbon than the last one that I've just reviewed now, but it will have come out last Friday, the Bullet 10-year-old. Yeah, nuttiness, cereal note, lots of honey. Getting a little bit of an orange peel on there. Just giving it a little bit of life, a little bit of zest, fruitiness. Maybe a little bit of cherry on there as well. There was a darker fruit note in there. Definitely some baking spices as well. Not just cinnamon. Cinnamon's there. Nutmeg. Yeah, nutmeg. I'm liking that. Okay, let's get on to the taste. Oh, before we do guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video so far, please drop a like on the video and don't forget to click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm liking the nose. It's not overly complex, but it's nice. charred oak on the taste. That's the extra note that's coming along now. Charred oak. A good dose of nutmeg. There's a spiciness in here, but there's a darkness to this sweetness. And really, guys, I'm going to call this toffee apples. So, toffee apples, a cooked toffee, definitely a darker sweetness. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying caramel like a lot of bourbons have. Toffee apple, it's more of a darker caramel, but it's still a little bit fruity too. Oh, I like this. There's a real baking aspect to this, like some sort of pudding, some sort of sponge cake. But I just cannot put my finger on it. It's nothing chocolatey. Honestly, it could be like a Christmas cake. I know that's not popular outside of the UK. It's like a little bit like a treacle. I think it's molasses in the UK. In the US is the equivalent, with a little bit of like sultanas or raisin in there. But it's a dark toffee, dark caramelized sponge with spices in there, because that nutmeg is definitely in there, the cinnamon's in there, and it's really given me a baked goods aspect, something that your grandma would make. And there's something weirdly comforting about that. I am not blown away by the nose at all, or the taste, but not every good whiskey is complex. Not every good whiskey is, wow, that's amazing. Sometimes you can just pour a whiskey, smell it, taste it, it smells good, it tastes good, but it's not too interesting. I think that's what this is. I'm enjoying it. There's like a marshmallow on a fire aspect to it as well. I'm enjoying this. This is good. I'm really glad that I bought this whiskey. I was always going to buy it because I always wanted it, but I'm really glad that I bought it. A big thank you to the Patreon members that have subscribed to my Patreon. This is really nice, and thank you, because Prime Day was coming and you guys have allowed me to pick up these 3 bourbons, which is the Elijah Craig, the Bulleit 10-year, and the Jack Daniel's single barrel. For a combined, I picked them up. I did quite well for you guys. I picked them up combined for maybe 80 euros. I actually picked up 2 scotch as well. So I managed to get 5 NeckPours in for you guys with that money, and there'll be 5 or 6, 7 maybe WhiskyWars coming out from them as well as the when I come to the end of the bottle as well. So quite a few reviews coming for you guys, thanks to those Patreon members. So yeah, finally, just thank you. But there's a faint nut note in here as well. It's yeah, this is enjoyable. This is really enjoyable. I feel like I've sat back. If you've noticed in my videos, I never just sit back. I'm always leant forward. I'm enjoying it, and I just want to kick back and relax to this whiskey. It's not unique. It's not complex, but it's just good. That's my first impression of the Elijah Craig, guys. If you like the video, please drop a like on the video, and don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.